Giving all praise, honor, glory to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and the sincere someone woman to the doctrine that's out there pushing the sincerity and the truth and the sound doctrine. This is going to be a really quick video, Salaki, a really quick video off of based off of a dream I had. Now, if you watch if you watch my videos, I don't usually do videos on dreams. First off, I don't dream an awful lot. And if I do have a certain dream kind of similar to this, I won't do a video on it because it's not exactly where my lot is. First off, because most of the time I really don't remember all too much. Because like I said, I don't really have so many dreams kind of like this. But this was a dream that reminded me of something, and like what type of lifestyle I probably would have been, what type of lifestyle I probably would have been in if it wasn't for this truth saving me, man. And I just decided, just in case brothers, and sisters get edified, you know what I'm saying? Because this dream I'm about to mention, this also goes towards a lot of the sisters too. This is just, I mean, well, not a lot, but this goes towards the sisters too, man. All right. So, I'm going to tell what I remember. So, of it, I don't really remember all too much, but I remember the main part of it. I know in the dream it was this one guy, man. Um, me and another guy, we was just messing around and shit, and he had said something, and this guy that wanted me dead, he just kept trying to he kept trying to either shoot me or trying to get other people to do it. Out of just me and another dude, just messing around and shit, right? And this other dude must have had connections with this guy, so with that guy that kept trying to kill me or whatever. So I was like, man, I just kept trying to prolong it or whatever. I was like, hey man, like I was playing around or whatever, because he really took it serious. Like as the dream went on, he got more and more serious about it, to the point he started actually trying to get other people to do it. But the other person, they would like reach for the gun, but they wouldn't pull it out like that. You know what I'm saying? So the part that I remember vividly is we were sitting on some crazy looking bus stop. It really wasn't even a bus stop. It was just in the middle of a road for whatever reason. It was like it's a street. It's a street nearby here, and it's usually just a road. But this time it was like grass and stuff in the middle of the road, like one of those little like one of those like a median almost, but it was a little different. So we was sitting on that, you know what I'm saying? And me and a couple other guys that I never even seen before, I don't think. Um, we was all sitting there, and then I look across the street, and somebody running, and they get gunned down by somebody by a nigga, man. So the guy that I was sitting with was talking to the other guy that had gunned that other dude down. He said, "Hey man, yeah, that's what we was saying though. That's it's something like that." He said, "Yeah, man, uh, ain't that what I was saying? Ain't that what I was saying?" And the other guy was like, "Yeah, man, hey, see, that's what we've been saying." And then I look over and I see the guy that was trying to hunt me down or whatever, I guess you could say. And then I got up. I got up real quick, man. As soon as I saw him, I was like, man, what the what the hell, like, where the hell he even come from? And I got up, and then I was playing it off, man. I got up and I walked across the street because there's a Walmart there, and the Walmart was still there. So I had walked across the street real fast, damn near like jogging almost. And I went to Walmart because I thought he was following me and shit. He wasn't following me. So it was like the spirit of the Lord, the spirit was like watching over. But what I got out of it was that is like the lifestyle, because the way um like my father, man, my father always told me, man, like if it wasn't for this truth, man, you probably would have been like one of them thuggish ass niggas, man. And the way I was heading, and the way my attitude was and still kind of is, it, it's like, damn, man. I really could have been like, like the way I used to, the way I look, you know what I'm saying? The way, it's the way I, especially before. Now I'm trying my best to change my ways now, as far as, the way, the looks and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, and like I wasn't purposely doing it, but he mentioned it. I remember he picked me up from I think school one day or whatever. He was like, man, you better be careful, man, cause the way you be looking, man, you better be careful. And it ain't one of those things that I purposely do. It's just one of those natural looks. Like even now, a couple like last month we was at camp, and the dude, one of the guys had pointed me out specifically, like, yeah, man, I ain't like the way you was coming off. I'm like, man, I just asked you a simple ass question, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's just the lifestyle, the lifestyles that we could have been in, right? Um, and the women, for the woman, yeah, man, every woman out here want to be a bad bitch. You know what I'm saying? They want control. They just want it all. And for the sisters, as you sisters pretty much already know, this is just a reminder. Stay out of the path of the wicked, and that's what I'm going into, man. This is a reminder for me, and this is a reminder for everybody, man. We gotta stay out of the path of the wicked, man. We gotta keep going on that straight narrow path, man. Right? Proverbs chapter 4 verse 14. It says, "Enter not into the path of the wicked, and go not in the way of evil men." All right. It says, "Avoid it, pass not by it." All right, turn from it and pass away. So like for example, you see a group of niggas, man. You taking a walk, man. You see a group of niggas, man. You probably best, going across the street, or you just had the spirit of the Lord on you. But just don't enter to the path. Pretty much, this enter into the path of the wicked is following your the wicked's ways, man. Right? Going into philosophies, going into lifestyles and stuff like that. So for the men, yeah, man, the rap and all the other stuff. That's not a good lifestyle. The women, you know what I'm saying? Put my middle finger in his face and all that other BS. That's not a good lifestyle. They all lead to death, man. And that's when they explain it further on. It says, for they sleep not, except they have done mischief, right? So the men, the men, they don't sleep unless they shot somebody. You know what I'm saying? And the women, they don't sleep until they had took a man to child support, right? They don't sleep. You know what I'm saying? Until what's a good example, man? Right? They don't sleep until they messed around on their husbands and stuff, man. They don't sleep unless they get some type of validation that, yeah, I'm a 10, I'm a 10, I'm this and I'm that. You won't sleep unless you cause some type of mischief, man. You won't sleep unless you don't cause the fight, man. And then you calling your simp uncles, your simp brothers, your simp sons, your simp ex boyfriends. You know what I'm saying? And then you see y'all standing on the side like the queen, like the bad bitches on the throne, man. While you looking at a bunch of men tear each other apart, man. Over you. Over a worthless piece of flesh. Over a worthless piece of flesh. That is the path of the wicked, man. And we gotta stay out of that. And this is why even let's say you in a store and something arises, man. You gotta do your very best, man, to keep your cool, keep your composure, and just keep it moving, man. Right? Do your very best not to get into it with these people out here. Again, especially these women. You gotta do your very best not to get into it with these people out here, man. Don't enter into the path of the wicked. And part of entering into the path of the wicked is, arguing with these people. You know what I'm saying? You trying to go back and forth with them, trying to prove your point. And it's just like, man, leave it alone, man. Leave it alone and keep it moving. Okay? It says, and their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall. So, you know, you people out there, people in general, y'all can't sleep unless you cause somebody to fall, man. And this is why, again, I'm all about letting the dead bury the dead. These people out here, they are dead, man. Men, women, and children, man. These people out here, man, they're the dead. And we gotta let them bury, you know, themselves. Bury each other, man. Let the dead bury the dead, man. You know, leave it behind, man. And sometimes this even goes towards camp sessions too, man. When these people come up with these bugged out doctrines, you know what I'm saying? Now, yesterday we you know whatever happened as far as that camp, right? And camp goes the way it's supposed to go through the spirit of the Lord, YAHAWASHI, right? But a lot of times, man, when these people come up with bugged out ass doctrine, you know what I'm saying? It's best to just let the dead bury the dead. Let them embarrass themselves, especially if you pull I don't know how many scriptures out on them that he's still not trying to receive. You know, let the dead bury the dead, man. All right, because they're not going to fall. They're not going to sleep unless they cause something to fall. So when people come up to us at camp, they realize that they can't confound us. That's how they also lose sleep too, right? That's why they said they can't sleep. They can't sleep, and they lose sleep, knowing that they can't confound us. They want to see us fall, right? They want to see us fall, and then, yeah, we got them. Now I'm satisfied, and they know they can't do it, so they walked off all bent up, out of shape and shit, man. All right, verse 17. For they eat the bread, for they eat the bread of wickedness, right? And drink the wine of violence, right? And this again, man, this goes towards the men, the women, and the children, right? It says, but the path of the just, here we go. This is what we gotta walk, man. It says, but the path of the just is as the shining light that shineth more and more unto the perfect day. Right? It says the way of the wicked is as darkness. They know not at what they stumble, right? So they just, again, that sound like they walk on in darkness, man. They don't know what the hell is going on. But the way of the just is a shining bright light, man. Right? And like Job, I think that was Job 18:5. The wicked are afraid, or was it Jeremiah? I can't remember. But the wicked are afraid of the light, man. Jeremiah chapter 6 said what? The word unto the wicked is a reproach. You know what they'll say? You're reading out of a book. You know it was written by a man. You know it was written by a man. You know like the idiots came up yesterday. They tried to say that we was reading out of a book, right? And he was trying to say that God doesn't deal with, you know, things that is made by whatever. Well, what about Solomon, you idiot? What the hell did Solomon do? What did King Solomon do? You see what I'm saying? People don't read, man, and that's the issue. People don't read, and this is why idiots like yesterday, man. No matter what you tell them, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna walk off and believe what they're gonna believe, and you know what? We're going to know what we know. We're going to know what the Lord has given us to know, right? So, yeah, man, don't walk in the path of the wicked, man. You know that's what that dream. I haven't went over the scripture in a couple years, and that dream reminded me of this scripture. I woke up like, whoa, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? And like it wasn't like one of those dreams that you jump up from and you breathing hard and sweating and all that other stuff. It wasn't none of them, because I woke up regular, but I was, you know, it's one of them dreams that you still think about. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of puts a form of fear in you, but not really all that, you know, panic fear. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I guess you could say a form of wisdom, right? So yeah, man, that's all I got on this, man. You know, Lord willing, this was edifying, man. Giving all praise, honor, glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, Shalom.